Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I'm your host, Sauce McKenzie, the Concrete Genius, concretegeniusmedia.com. How y'all doing? It's Thursday. My condolences to everybody in Houston, Texas, going through that awful hurricane. I saw that. Sad to look at. Keep everybody in Houston in your prayers. That's big time. A lot of good people there. You know, you just think like your life, you know, you minding your business and here come this natural disaster. Now you got to change the course of your life. So thoughts and prayers to all my true players in Houston, everybody in Houston, whether I know you or not. God bless you. That's a serious issue. I've been grinding, man. Making sure I'm good. I'm in a good space. Luckily, I got homeboys I could talk to when I'm frustrated or why I'm frustrated. And then after talking to my homeboy, I don't be frustrated as much, you know? So it's like having somebody from the dirt that you could like really tell what's on your mind. And then he'd be like, yeah, I went through that same shit, or I feel you, or you are right. Cause like hard part about being a real dude is like sometimes like you'll be the only one that know you right around. You know what I'm saying? Because what sets your standards is your experiences and your morals. So like, that don't mean somebody got bad morals, they morals just different from yours. Or somebody's experience is different from yours, so standing on business to you might mean something different than me. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So everybody got their own characteristic DNA, so I'm just somebody who never let it get to me. But when it does match up and it's somebody you trust, you happy for, I always say this, man. If you got a brand new Rolls Royce, right? I'm talking about the 750,000 joint. You know what I'm saying? The big boy shit, though. The vert. You know what I'm saying? 450, 500K, right? For a whip. Right? Who could you tell you got it? Like, who would genuinely be happy that you got it? You know what I'm saying? Now, turn that McLaren or whatever, that Phantom, that Ghost, turn that into a new crib, a new pickup truck, a new year on your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Who can you tell you happy? And that's who your people is. And the thing about growth, psychological growth, is learning like that anger like you hold for something that didn't go right, that's just taken away from the air you got left to breathe, big dog. So like me, I never sweat people, man or woman. Like if it's cool while it was cool and it was love, I love you. Once it stopped being the same love, I didn't love you less. I just read the room and kick it. But it ain't never, you should never have no hard feelings because either it's a lesson or you learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. And if you somebody that's been persevered, perseverance means different shit to different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be like, man, I've been through a lot in life. I work 12 hours a day. I'm persevering. Somebody else might be like, shit, I went through a lot in life. I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to the mailbox, count some money. You know what I'm saying? I got 10, 12 businesses. I persevered. Who right, who wrong? You know? And I talk to God a lot. You know, I pray because I get thoughts in my head, you know. I'm still John's DNA, you know. But I taught myself a lot of self-control, a lot of peace conversations, and I understand it's bigger than me. When I was young, I didn't understand it was bigger than me. I just thought it was just me. Like, whatever happens just affect me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really understand the concept as well as when I became a parent and a husband and active in the community and an asset to a public school, to a lot of youth that I never would have came across. And once I realized I could be an asset 2023, it's like I'm still different. You know what I'm saying? So when you different and you get some happiness, Who your friends? So I got this exercise for you, right? ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. You know the vibe. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, bro. 8 tips for man to find peace. We in here, moves being made, conversations being had. We just gonna focus on this, get it in the right places. And I got more coming, but I like to walk the market at my pace, especially if it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at somebody like Kendrick. I'm gonna put out great work. I know I said I was gonna put it out. Dr. Dre. I know I said I was gonna put it out 8 weeks ago, but it's here now, and it's amazing. And the thing about it is so amazing. You can put it in a time capsule, and it's gonna be amazing in 20 years. You know, so that's how I feel about the pod. You know, I talk to God a lot. He ramped me down. You know what I'm saying? My temper, my thought process. A lot of things I feel like he keep away from me that's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get to a part, I be like, I want to stay. Let me get out of here. Or I go to somebody's crib, I'm like, oh, they finna get lit. No, I'm gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might call and be like, man, we had time of our life. But you did what you had to do. God's calling. You see what I'm saying? You see Florida Marlins, man. Shout out Gary Sheffield. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, Florida didn't even have no baseball team. These hats is fly. Shout out Dontrell Willis. Levan Hernandez. So it's just about letting go and letting God. But I told y'all about the exercise. Here go the exercise, right? I want you to think, right? If you pass away, who are 5 people that you will trust with your family, maybe some of your business, and to make sure they're going to always honor you after you gone? Whoever you can write down on that list, those are your real friends, right? Now, you might have other people that you cool with, but they can't make that list. That don't mean y'all ain't cool. I know people who we probably might have risked each other's lives for each other. We might not make each other's list. Then you might have some dudes who, like Vince Staples say, like, how many niggas you trust knowing where you live? I feel like if you young and a bunch of people know where you live, I just don't think you that bright. Or either you live in a situation where it's a lot of people around you. Either you hustling or you gambling, or that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like, just when you comfortable, like, nah, man. You a grown ass man. So who would you trust? Because what happens is, like, you got hustlers, some married, some single. But then you got squares. Like, a hustler gonna eat whether he by himself, and then if he with a partner, they gonna eat double for what they would have ate on their own. You see what I'm saying? But if you a hustler and you solo, and you got your own, you create your own, I salute you. You're a respectable hustler. But if you don't got your own, or you ain't coming to it from your own, you can't be talking that big fly behavior. It's not personal, but you're not no player. You're not no hustler, bro. Like, unless you getting out of jail and you got to do that shit for 2 weeks, moving in with a chick, bro, you ain't no hustler, bro. A lot of y'all don't even like the chick y'all live with. Y'all just living with her so you won't be homeless. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Like, man, you should be man enough to be like, okay, well, shit, this motherfucker get on my nerve, I get on her nerves. I'm gonna get an apartment over here somewhere, make money. It's a different generation. I was talking about cars. Like, you know, My son's 16, bro. I told him to get a job. Once he got a job, shit, put him in a whip. All you gotta do is show me you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no young man, like, should be like, you know, you should have some form against some money, bro. Like, I know it's hard out here, but it ain't gotta be illegal though. You get a bullshit job, say, man, when they hire you, it's a bullshit job. They work you, they say, well, shit, we want to give you 40 hours, but the money ain't that great. Tell them, I bet, but I might have some family shit going on. I might can't do them all. Then you find another job, bullshit job, be like, look, man, let me get 25 hours. 25-hour check, you don't touch that, just stack that. Then the 30-hour check, you try to pay as much as you can, cut back on all access. Excuse me. Do that for about a month or two. You'll have enough money to make the next move you might have to make. You know? I mean, in the game, easy now for like you young niggas. Like, I used to go to the motherfucking pawn shop, right, and buy shit and then just sell it to somebody else in the street for like $100 more. I'd be in a pawn shop, see a TV, big ass TV for $298. I'd take that motherfucker, get a U-Haul truck, put that motherfucker in my house, and every nigga come by, or every nigga, I'd take some pictures on my phone, I'd sell that motherfucker for $700. Nigga too lazy to go to the pawn shop. That's $500. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see an Xbox, and sometimes Xbox, and I had people in the spot give me deals. But you might see a necklace, be like, oh man, ring, all right, you get that motherfucker, buy it. And you might get 30 days to take it back. Some of them, so you buy, you get the ring, boom, take it around. You pay $170 and man, you want a ring, man, give me $250. I got $230. Fuck it. Take it. Made $70. That's just like making a bean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all hustling. Like, I was a kid, I would get up and knock on doors to shovel snow. I took pride in being the first nigga up. And the only other nigga up early as me was niggas who got tremendous money in their future. Like, that was a soundtrack for the rest of our lives. Like, when I was up early, 6 in the morning, it might be one or two niggas. We'd be like, nigga, I'm gonna beat you next time. Or I'd be out already doing one. They'd be like, this motherfucker here. And I already be out. But they'll be out early too. Then by the time nigga try to come out 8, all the money gone. And them same hustlers grew up to be older hustlers. So if it's in you, it's on you forever. And that's why you gotta learn to forgive and adapt. Because when it's on you, bro, when that hustle is on you, when that fly shit is on you, bro, like, you so confident and cocky, you don't even see somebody side-eyeing you sometimes because you don't even care. Like, you down there walking on water. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask any fly dude from the neighborhood, bro. If he don't tell you he feel like that now, he gonna tell you, I had a stretch in my life, bro. I feel like I walked in water. Any room I walked in, I own the room. You know what I'm saying? Dudes want to know who I was, and women want to know who he is. You walking in the room like, oh, that nigga. You a nigga, niggas got to try to act extra hard around. And you know the craziest thing for me? Yeah, I've done some wild shit. You know, I've talked some gangster shit back in the old days, 20th century and shit. But I really got a lot of nerd-ass habits, bro. Like, I was a smart-ass kid, bro. Like, I had a temper, and I had a desire to not wear the same pair of pants twice in a couple of weeks. First it went from a week to a couple of weeks to a month. You know what I'm saying? But I had a desire to get something fresh. But I always had a mind on me. It was always a piece of me for the outlandish shit, the CNN shit, but then it was all a piece of me for the CNBC shit. Like, I just had a brain like that. Like, sometimes I wish I had better control of the aggressive side, but I've always had a brain where I could walk in a room with any group of intelligent people and fit in. Unless y'all talking some neuroscience detailed shit about a specific market or trade or something I don't know nothing about, but even then, I'm gonna be able to blend in by the energy of the conversation and be like, oh yeah, well, Charles, what did you think? Can you repeat that, man? That was very interesting. And then he gonna give me more game. So I'm just a chameleon. I used to compete in spelling bees. I was brilliant. So with that brilliance come a confidence sometimes people don't understand. Or skepticism, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody treat you wrong, shit, you gotta weigh how much you gonna trust them the next time. That's man, women, kids. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna always get some type of envy when you are like magnetic type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like if you magnetic in other parts of the world, then you really a magnetic ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, cause I ain't gonna say it's easy if that's what you is, but like it's cool to be the most known nigga on your block. That's what blocks are for. You know what I'm saying? So many niggas ain't gotta fight over big spaces. Then you level up, you be a nigga known in your neighborhood. Now with social media, you get to cheat, but back in the day, you had to go. Then you would go somewhere else. You would meet some chicks in Detroit or Cincinnati or something. You meet some niggas, St. Louis or something, and then you get your name out. And then you go to Miami or something, Alabama, Atlanta, Charlotte or somewhere. So you might catch a case in South Carolina or something. You're going to meet some more motherfuckers. Then you start going to L.A. Maybe the regions work differently. You start going to Vegas. Maybe you go. So you're going to always meet people. You go to Dallas. Texas is its own nation. You go to Houston, you meet people. So the more you can have a magnetic energy in every footprint, then the sharper you have to be on life. You know what I'm saying? The more keen your decisions have to be. You really got to look around you and see who you love you. Like I said, man, write down 5 names. Whoever those 5 names are that you would trust in the event of you passing around your family, your situation, your kids, your home. So you got to already think, it can't be no nigga you don't even trust to know where you live. Because you sure ain't going to want to try and go through your closet when you check out. So even if it's just 2 people, them your niggas. Them your niggas. And whoever ain't on that list can still be cool, but that nigga that you trust, that's your nigga. You jump out with a cherry red Lexus, bro. The 120,000 joint. That motherfucker smell like elitism. You know what I'm saying? Smell like some shit I wish I had when I was older. How many people can you tell before they see it? Yo, man, guess what, bro? I'm gonna show you some pictures, bro. So cherry red like a Charlie's Angel, boy. Everybody gonna be happy for you. I dap niggas up coming in the store or something or somewhere, and then a nigga see my shit, and then this next time nigga see me, he won't speak. Now if I was out that bitch in the motherfucking you know, motherfucking Mitsubishi or so, and I had a Mitsubishi. Nigga be like, what's up with you, my nigga? Hey, man, some nigga gonna fall off. Nigga falling off ain't your problem. And nigga attacking your confidence ain't your problem. It's gonna always be some niggas in this world want to attack your confidence. If you handsome, if you articulate. See, I don't put tall first. Because you can be tall and goofy, tall and square. You know what I'm saying? Tall and swaggerless. That's possible. You could be short and fly and gamed up, laced up. Like, you know, one of my best partners, flyest nigga I know. I don't know how tall he is. But he can get on every ride at the carnival. He that fly, his mouthpiece. He get his bread, his confidence when you walk in the room, you don't see. Like, none of that shit. So, when you got that, you going to be sweated. Then you know the other attributes help, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what really made me start, because I always been a little arrogant, you know what I'm saying? Back to high school, even when I was in middle school, I was always a little arrogant. You know, I was in 6th grade, I used to bleach my jeans. My mom wouldn't buy me no bleached jeans, so she was like, instead of just buying some, you just try to make some. She was like, I ain't paying for them though, so get you some money, because if you mess them up, you're going to have to buy you some more. I'm like, bet. So I started mixing water and bleach, put my jeans in the bathtub, bleach my jeans, bought me a little fly shirt shit from some money I hustled up. White cons and shit, leather cons, just super fresh, you know what I'm saying? Even back then, as a kid, I used to go in the nigga basement 2 times a week and get a haircut. Like, I just was different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was wearing cologne and shit in 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just different. Like, if you stayed somewhere and I wanted to come see you, I was going to come see you. If you had a neighborhood, now certain neighborhoods I wasn't going to go, but like, if you had a neighborhood where the older niggas from my neighborhood and your neighborhood was cool, but y'all might be beating up on the younger niggas, I was in that neighborhood. Like, unless the odds was just death, you weren't going to really tell me where to go, you know what I'm saying? Even if they was death, I would take a chance maybe in the morning or something, you niggas sleep. But I just always had that ability to stand out. And so when you got that, you're going to lose people, but you're going to also gain some angels. You're going to gain some angels for a spirit of time. It is what it is. But like God told me, you can't let that consume you though. Like, don't let the rage of what you went through with a nigga consume you. That's bad business. You know, I was thinking about me and my pops. And I was also thinking about The Game Changer. Check out my book, The Game Changer. What time it is? 22, 29. So look, The Game Changer, 8 tips for a man to find peace, man. That's me, man. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, I'm really going to what my dad taught me, but you know, I'm honored to be like, social media gave a lot of people access to my cockiness. You know what I'm saying? My spontaneousness. Like, you always want to be unique. Don't be handsome, be spontaneous. Being handsome is just a bonus, but I know some spontaneous niggas with good conversation that's ugly. That's better off than a slow, handsome nigga. So like, social media gave access to that to a lot of people. Like, my hustle in real time. Like in '07, you seen me in a caddy on dubs, deuces and shit. 22 slamming. I'm knocking the paint off your grandma's wall. You don't know, like, you really don't know me. It's still a mystery. And for a span of some years, especially once you get out the street, you chill, you start getting like youth sports and coaching, you meet people. You let more people have access to your personality via social media. Then you start mutually accepting people. That nigga funny when your shit gets shared. So it gives more people a chance to see you. But with seeing you, like, ain't nobody gonna come up to you. Out of 100 motherfuckers that copy you, it's probably gonna be 5 people that come up to you and be like, man, you inspired me, bro. I went on start a podcast. There's niggas that did it, but they probably be somewhere else. Sometimes they'll tell you they know you. Ain't nigga gonna tell you, hey man, you inspired me to write a book. See, I tell a nigga that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no nigga gonna come tell you like, you know, big dog, I was down bad, man. Like, you checked on me. Some will, and the ones that do, them gonna be your friends forever. So like, having an R, like, you're gonna always have some ups and downs, but you just gotta stay focused and believe in whatever you believe in. And like God told me, like, bro, if you gonna sit up here and be angry, I'm gonna start knocking down some of these blessings. And I'm like, nah. Like, you got niggas who would give up everything to be where you was 5 years ago. So why would you, like, stress anything other than the blessings and the responsibilities I've given you? That's a gift from God. But now I'm in my dad, right? I was comparing, like, my adulthood, my being a father, my dad, you know, and I think the biggest difference is like the fact that I wasn't really, I mean, I played sports, but like my dad used to be like, man, till you fully devoted to sport, even if I was good, like, and this ex niggas that went to college and other levels would tell you like I was good. But he'd be like, man, till you fully buying, because he came to a game, I was kind of bullshitting. And the nigga was like, man, nigga, I worked too hard for you to be bullshitting. And I was good. But like, he was just like, you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know, if I'm gonna come see you do this, nigga, I gotta feel like your effort matching your talent. You know what I'm saying? And he was real with it. But on the adult, so I didn't really get into meeting a lot of suckers. Of course, if a motherfucker would have did something weird to me, especially like try to touch me or something, my daddy then would have whistled him. So I wasn't really tripping on that. But just even the only grown-ups I knew, the men, were a certain kind of men. Like either they was my mama, cousins or something, or my granddaddy, or they was my daddy's partners. Now these are all probably from the South, first generation, stand-up men that grew up with probably friends and classmates getting lynched and, you know, having to really work for that dollar in a time of probably things wasn't as financially lucrative for an African-American man, especially if you didn't have a high education. So those are the kind of men I saw, like men who were honorable, men who you would never in a million words, like sucker would be, like you got every word in the dictionary. Sucker would be the last word you get to, damn near be bottom 7. So that's what you see. So I always, not just from my pops and my brother, rest in peace to both, just from the people they had around. My brother, he had around players. So I never knew an adult sucker till I became an adult. That was the beautiful thing my father did. Now, if I would have been less impulsive on the fly shit and the gang shit, the neighborhood shit, clothes and money, and pursued sports more, I probably would have met a few suckers because that wasn't his realm. I boxed, but he knew the nigga that ran boxing. And then the other shit, I just didn't meet a lot of dudes that wasn't players. And that was a blessing. Now on the flip side of that, I was always available for the elements. You know what I'm saying? The first shooting at the basketball game. First time a nigga pull you up, come get you in a stolen car. First time a nigga teach you how to steal a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, the elements guide me. You know what I'm saying? Like, walking past people and they whisper. That's a hell of a drug when you 14. You know what I'm saying? Fuck 40. It's crazy. But when you 14 and you skip at a high school and chicks be like, he goes, his name such. Even that motherfucker say he ain't as cute as I thought he was. That's power. You know what I'm saying? And this is before social media, so like your power was like vibranium. Like it was precious to get. So I was in the elements. Now, on my side, I was able to really protect mine from a lot of the elements unless it was natural, some shit happening. God bless. Just tragedy. Excuse me, but most elements, street elements, even if he knew some OGs through me or somebody show him love, I protected him from the street elements. I was with him all the time. You know, I had flexible jobs, so basically I could work from the time he was in school to right when he got out of school. I leave 30 minutes before. I'm done. You know? So I always had flexible. I had weekends to myself. I could run his practices. I didn't work 10, 12 hours. So I could protect him for the elements. But then with the ability to be something new on the scene and not be controlled, puppeteered, then you gonna run into like people with less slimy characteristics. You know what I'm saying? People with motives. Or people who like, if I can't have you, I'll destroy you type shit. See, streets got a code, man. If streets say, hey, bro, next time I see you, this, and this, that's what the streets mean. So you talk to people with a certain respect. That's why you see, your eyes is like your barcode in the streets. You see what I'm saying? Nigga see your eyes and he gonna already know, okay, nigga been through something. So shit ain't gonna even be too flippant unless he know, all right, I'm ready to come with it. Your barcode on your eyes. What's up with you, man? Y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I ain't know you girls. Hey, can you hand me some napkins, please, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk with the ultimate respect because you didn't walk down that long hallway. But somebody ain't never been down that hallway. Somebody get their popularity from extrinsic circumstances. Besides getting your lip busted, your head busted. You know, I got my head busted over $1. You know what I'm saying? If you get it later, you're going to be out of control. Some dudes is humble with it, but whatever that rush comes from, you're going to be out of control. And you just got to learn the analytics of people. Ain't no right or wrong. It's only past, present, and future. And evolving. And never just stop giving up for who you know you are. Like, if you know the level of respect you deserve, just go ahead and tap out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting it. Tap out. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, I protected my son better from the elements. But I couldn't protect him from some liars. You know, you get involved with hoop shit, nigga. Sports niggas don't have no morals, bro. Probably like 20%. And them niggas that grew up in the hood or they just white men who standing on morals. They just don't. Like, it's a murky game where niggas don't understand consequences. Gangsters understand what it's like to walk down that dark hallway. I may not come back home. I may not come back to life, but you're going to respect me. Or we could turn around and walk to the light. I've wanted to walk before. You think you know to walk, but when you get to the end of that hallway, your ass ain't going to be able to survive. You're going to go crazy. Because it's crazy as fuck down that hallway, especially if it's for years or forever. It's crazy as fuck down that hallway. So street niggas know that. Man, you know, we blessed, bro. What's happening, pimpin'? Unless he on some slick shit, bullshit mission or something, most niggas, what's happening? Hey, man, you take it easy, man. I see you and your lady, man. You get some wine and shit, bro. Y'all have a good night. You too, man. All right, peace. It's player shit. But somebody's like late to the game, it just ain't gonna be the same ethics. So it's just part of the game. Like, being a man ain't for everybody. Being the type of man that's gonna demand respect and get respect, it ain't for everybody. So whoever ain't for you, just gotta ride on your white horse, live on. God is good. Amen. All the time, all the time. You know, man, I don't really talk relationships. I feel like if you know you need somebody and you serious about being somebody, you doing things you need to do to get somebody. I'm not going to berate you because you don't have nobody, because it might not be nobody for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just might be somebody who's going to be by yourself forever. So I'm not going to get on here and make you feel bad about that. I can't really give you advice because I don't know you. Like, I can give you habits, 8 things for this, 5 things for that. Because I seen it. If I say it, I know it's factual. But as far as just daily, like, relationships, and I don't down black women. I don't down black men. I don't get into, like, I just talk about what's happening. Like, I don't want to startle you to get your attention. I just want to kick real shit and you ride with it. Like, I don't want to say no, oh man, 98.4% of women wear wigs. Oh, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I know you, nigga. Now you in some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, instead of doing that, like, You don't downgrade motherfuckers, man. Just get on your podcast, bro. I don't talk about other gangs. I don't talk about other communities because I really be outside. Just get on your podcast, bro. Like, kick some fly shit. Don't say nobody's name to go viral. Like, don't say no corny shit. Because if you say real shit constantly and you get it out to the masses constantly, you going to find your lane. But don't say goofy shit. Don't do goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because no matter how fly you become nationally, like locally, niggas gotta know you that nigga. Even if the numbers don't show it, but I say some slick shit and the nigga would be like, hey nigga, I remember you said this and you ain't missed. Nigga would be in Costco. I'd be like, damn nigga, you watch. I'd be like, man, niggas be like, man, I watch that shit with my daddy, bro. So like, that's a blessing. Like, you gotta get the niggas that see you to respect you. And then that way, you carry yourself with respect. You ain't got no goofy shit going on. So when you see niggas somewhere else, once I start being like in Vegas and be like, man, you Sauce McKenzie, nigga, you funny as shit. I seen the shit you said about designer masturbating on it. I was rolling. I'm like, oh shit. Like, you gotta really watch, you know what I'm saying, who the fuck you is and where you at. That's a blessing though. You know what I mean? It really is. But with that said comes responsibility. I don't talk no gang shit. I don't talk no back in the day shit. I don't never call nobody name. I wouldn't threaten no nigga. I wouldn't throw up no motherfucking gang sign. None of that shit, bro. I didn't walk down that dark hallway, nigga. My shit is strictly for the civilians, nigga. You might steal your scratch off or something, some shit like that, but nah. I think a nigga in his 40s, damn near 30s if you ain't been in the pen, but even you been in the pen, bro, you in your 40s, and you talking about crashing out, bro, you got mental illness. Like, what? I'm 50, bro. Nigga argue with me if it's that bad and it ain't on the spot, and he's like, you continuously talking about it, man, I call one of my cousins and nephews. They honored. They in their mid-30s. They honored to call somebody born in 2000. The motherfucking, get your mind right. Like track 10 on Young Jeezy. Like, so I ain't finna do it. Nigga, I'm 51. I'm finna ride this shit out, pimp juice. Like, I'm not. No. That's why I don't understand niggas who be old and angry. Like, you blessed to be old, nigga. I ain't think I was gonna be 17, so to be 51, nigga, you had to damn near hit me with a rock, nigga, on purpose. And you could be like, man, I'm sorry, bro, I be having spasms. All right, man, just go ahead on. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, bro. Because what a nigga think about you ain't worth your freedom, cuz. As long as a nigga ain't threatening your... Because, like, just think, bro. If you got to swallow your pride to protect your family, so what? But if you become a victim of your pride and lose your family, now you done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, it's just security. Now I know I'm 51, but I'm old. I still got these boppers, nigga. Like, these motherfuckers been legit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very much single digit L's. That's in, out, over there, where, back, up, north, south, west, east. So, and that's been out the game for decades. But I ain't nobody motherfucking rabbit. You know what I'm saying? So with that confidence, you're able to let some shit go. Like I told you, eyes is a barcode, man. Bronny, man, everybody tripping off Bronny. I get tired of it. I kind of fell back from it the next day. Like, niggas wake up on the warpath. Bronny ain't shit. Bron deserve it. Every day, cuz. And I'm a Bron fan, nigga, and I tapped out. Like, I probably argued with like 3 weirdos in like 2 months over Bron. I'm like, you know what, nigga, I'm done talking about Bron. I'm not arguing with Peter Pan, nigga, about, you know what I'm saying? Bron, Jordan, Bron, like, fuck it. Like, it was jokes at first when it was just like, yo, click, you talking shit, it's funny. But when niggas started taking the shit personal, as Bron got older, other niggas got older or passed or, retired or whatever, niggas get too personal with that Bron Jordan shit. Like, that shit down there worse talking than talking gangs and shit. So, with that said, like, man, Bron ain't did nothing for Bronny that nigga your uncle ain't did for your cousin when he got out of jail. That your motherfucking girlfriend, daddy ain't do for you when you needed some new tires. Nigga, that your frat brother ain't do for your motherfucking son. Or your friend that you was in high school with ain't do for you. Overqualified candidates. Nigga, how many niggas is coaching basketball because of who they know as opposed to what they know? Come on, bro. How many motherfuckers is managers at warehouse because of who they know, who they daddy is? Like, what? Like, how many people get jobs at banks, at Wall Street, at hospitals? Oh, Miss Ernestine been there 27 years. We gonna hire her son. He can sweep the floor and stuff. Boy just graduated. Somebody else could have got that job. Y'all more mad, like Dr. Umar said, about Bronny than y'all are about JJ Redick. I'm not really mad about neither one. Of course, we know the game, but you can't take the good with the game and then be like, get so emotional over the bad. Because if the bad was that bad, you be doing something. Ain't none of y'all gonna boycott. Ain't none of y'all gonna say the wrong thing. So, JJ Redick the coach. You know? But I just think Bronny irks something in people because it's like, I never had that chance. And I think Bron bring a lot of shit out of niggas like he don't deserve it. Like, he got too much power. But then we get dudes like Redick get jobs with no experience over Sam Cassell, but we talking about who got too much power. Just damage, psychological damage on a black mind state, you know? So, however it go. I don't blame Bron. Shit. I could do that for my kid. I'd do it too. Shit, it is what it is. Like, kid goes sport football team, Ohio State is walk on because dad went to Ohio State. Or his dad next door neighbor's a coach. It ain't the same publicity. Is that different from Bronny? And the thing is, Bronny actually overcame adversity. I agree with LeBron's standpoint. Like, this nigga could have chilled, man. My daddy got billions. Bro, I'm finna motherfucking restore shoes, nigga. I'm finna buy land. And I'm finna be in LA, nigga. Paparazzi taking pictures. That nigga in the gym. After his heart stopped. Like, I don't know. To each his own. You hating on that, bro. You a diabolical ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You a diabolical ass nigga, bro. Like, if you mad at a nigga get his son in the league, and this nigga been in the league 20 years with 4-5 championships, this nigga's son had a heart attack. He was like top 30, 40, bro. The nigga had a heart attack, bro. And then this nigga's getting drafted averaging single digits. Like, I'm glad. Because if his dad wasn't Bron, niggas wouldn't give him the opportunity to keep going. Unless his dad had some bread. So, I just think you can agree or not agree with what you want, but I just think you a diabolical ass nigga if that shit just bother you that much. I can see if that nigga got drafted third, nigga. Ninth, nigga. That nigga got drafted 55th out of 60. It's some niggas that say, don't draft me. And I'd take a two-way. And y'all mad nigga getting drafted 55th and his daddy's LeBron James. Like, to me, that's a bigger psychological study on the black state of mind and what we feel we deserve, as opposed way more than anything it says about Bron. I just can't conceive it. But like I say, each his own. you know. Before I go, man, Kawhi said I'm chilling. I'll get out with you niggas later. I mean, honestly, I didn't understand him being on a team, but I understand him being on a team. His talent. But he just wasn't made. Like, he need to take a break. He ain't been healthy during the season. We see Florida Marlins fresh fuck, man. Like, shit, bro. Shit 52, man. You see teal on teal and shit, bro. Stop playing. But yeah, man, you know, he need to heal up, get ready. You know what I'm saying? Now, Derek White making the team was a shock to me, but I understand. Like, one thing I learned in this world is like, if you make a motherfucker mad when you 20 and that nigga still mad when you 60, ain't really shit you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if a motherfucker feel like you ain't for me in 2014, they don't have to change their stance. It's just life. I mean, I deal with it. So You Say Games, man. Check it out, man. It's my homie, soyousay.com. So You Say from Naptown, man. Got a lot of great drinking game. Go to the website, check them out. So You Say You from Gary. One of my good friend of mine, young guy, man. He gonna be a millionaire, man. Smart dude, hustler. So You Say You from Gary, man. Card game. Go to soyousay.com. Check it out, man. My nigga Dwayne Grant. Proud of you, my boy. Proud of everybody. Proud of my son, man. Just everything I ever dreamed a man to be. Mentality, toughness, perseverance, knowing who you are, what you are. Never let nobody take that from you. Never let nobody break your spirit. Like, I just love him. You know what I mean? Like, I honor him. And people gonna pay. You know what I mean? Like, we seen it. We done been there in the room with all of them, on the court with all of them. They know. So it's like call your number and you go get that fish plate. Don't be surprised how heavy or how light it is. Just be ready to eat. Straight up. Hey, you know how I knew I was on some fly shit? I started saying, damn, niggas paying 60, 70,000 for the shit I was born with, not just born. Nigga, I survived the ghetto with these motherfuckers, throwing up gang signs, fighting brawls, fighting 4 people at one time. And now niggas out here spending 60, 50 racks. Rappers like, take these gold teeth off, and I want that shit to look like Sauce McKenzie's. SAUCE_MACKENZIE. This nigga's even getting surgery to be tall now. So, nigga, I'm born with these and I'm 6'5". I understand some of the hate. I just identified it too late. Now, even when I identified late, I feel like God, it saved me because I probably reacted fucked myself up. Hey, man, I always say your destiny is where you're going. What happened is shaping you for it. Know what I'm saying? If a nigga say shit, bro. Nigga, yeah, you done did a little bid, right? Stretch, right? This is a good question. All my balling ass niggas done did a little stretch, right? Nigga said, man, I'll give you all that back. I give you all that back. But you gotta move in, chick, 4 kids, none of them yours. Sleep in a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, nigga. Be happy you scrape up some bread for a bottle of Seagrams. You trading that for the life you got now? For the game under your belt, you trading that? Be honest with yourself. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. In the flesh, I am him. You know, we soldiers. My family walked the trail of tears. We real natives. Cam, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee. We real natives. You know what I mean? We been there. So, Gary, Indiana, St. Louis, like we walked through them paths. And that's just the spiritual aura you see in me. I'm never going to stop. Lord willing, I'm breathing. I'm never going to lose. And I'm never going to be mad about what side of the aisle somebody chose to sit on. Be it mine or the other side. Just get comfortable. Because you still going to watch. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Follow me on all socials. Concrete Genius Pod. On fucking Instagram. Concrete Genius Pod on YouTube. Make sure. Fucking crazy. Yeah, so hold on, give me a second. Let me get this shit together. I want to give you the right one. Concrete Genius Pod on YouTube. Concrete Genius Pod on Instagram. Facebook. Concrete Genius Media. Twitter, Concrete Genius 6. Tap in, man. Get with me. I love y'all. Never give up on it, man. Walk with who gonna walk with you through the storm. And whoever don't, say a prayer, talk to God, and get the pain out your heart, the hate out your heart. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, baby. We out. Fuck with me. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Your fly ass flight attendant for the future. Peace. We out.